Bucs postseason play proved to be no problem for the team. Round one, the 49ers come to raging. The Pewter Pirates dominate the matchup. Brad Johnson returns for his first start in a month and throws 2 touchdown passes. The Bucs defense blocked any San Francisco touchdown hopes. Final score, Bucs 31, 49ers 6.
It's going to be a 60-minute war, and expect no different.
The next big challenge, the NFC Championship game, taking on the Eagles on their home turf. Confident going into Philly, the Bucs face big odds. The last game at the Vet, 3 losses in their last 3 meetings there, and the cool fan reception. And that's not because of the chill in the air.
Philadelphia is in America now. We're not going across the world. Jiminy Christmas.
Despite an Eagle touchdown, less than a minute into the game, Joe Jaravish's 71-yard run turned the tables for the Bucs, and there was no turning back. The always tough defense remains strong. The clincher, Rondé Barber's interception and 92-yard touchdown return that sealed the victory and scored the team an invitation to the Super Bowl, the first in franchise history.
I can't tell you how proud we are of our players, how much we love our fans, and you ain't seen nothing yet.
We went to Philly, and we took it to them. But let me tell you something, we're not done yet.
Now, an 8 on your side Sports Extra. San Diego Showdown. The Pewter Power Plan. Crush, clash, and conquer. Tonight, the Bucs prepare to rule the Raiders.
I am ready for some football. I don't know about you. Good evening, everyone. I'm J.P. Peterson live in San Diego. We are at the Hilton Torrey Pines Hotel here in La Jolla. Bucs fever is starting to grip San Diego. Here at the hotel, the families have arrived, and there is fever all around this hotel. Last night out at the Gas Lamp District, a lot of Bucs fans out there. Even saw Keyshawn Johnson out there going to a party. He got back by curfew. But the news of the day, Keyshawn Johnson has announced that he will not talk to the media for the next 3 years. Then he will retire. He says, win or lose the Super Bowl, I'm walking right out of the locker room without saying a word. We'll see about that. Also, practice today, the normal Friday practice. It's a very short practice. The guys have been very focused. Practice has been very energetic this week. Monty Kiffin, the defensive coordinator, told us he wishes every week was Super Bowl week. The guys have been so focused. All right, our own Gail Sierens is standing by at Qualcomm Stadium about 10 miles away. And Gail, I understand it's been a very, very busy day at the stadium as well.
They really are getting ready here, and at about 10 o'clock local time here tonight, security will completely take over this place. We have to leave. They come in for an incredible 12-hour security sweep at Qualcomm Stadium this evening, and so that's something they're taking very seriously. They had some arrests here yesterday, as we reported, with some workers who may have in fact been on the premises of the stadium come Super Bowl Sunday. Security is the biggest issue at this stadium right now. No one will even be allowed to park their cars at Qualcomm Stadium. So they're going to be relying on their trolley system, buses, taxis, limos, anything that people can do to get here, but they will not be able to bring their own cars. There will not be tailgating here at Qualcomm Stadium come Sunday. We have been seeing a lot more activity. The Bucs cheerleaders were practicing earlier. Of course, they're getting ready for the big halftime show. Those practices will continue throughout the day. It is just one busy happening place, getting ready for the biggest show in town, not to mention the world. Literally tens of millions of people expected to be tuning in when the Bucs and the Raiders go at it come Sunday afternoon, JP.
Yeah, Gail, John Gruden has been promising to take the Bucs global, and he has indeed done that. When you're at a Super Bowl, it is indeed global. Now, we've got a great hour-long show planned for you today. The San Diego Police Department is increasing its estimate of how much the city will spend on security this weekend. It's risen now to $2 million. How about that? That includes an elaborate camera system that covers every square inch inside and around Qualcomm Stadium. Now, here's a sneak peek at what you'll see during the Super Bowl halftime show. This is Gwen Stefani of the band No Doubt, one of my favorites, and country star Shania Twain rehearsing inside Qualcomm Stadium today. They aren't in full costume yet, but just wait until Sunday night. It's going to be a heck of a show. And we'll be A lot of stuff to watch in that show. Santana will be there. The Dixie Chicks will sing the national anthem and sting, and we'll have more on them in just a bit. Gail, we'll throw it back to you at Qualcomm Stadium. Over there, lots of activity,
All right,
I know.
JP. There's a lot of activity, and there's a lot going on in the streets of downtown and all around the stadium, too. It's been a little slow, but finally Bucs fans are starting to arrive. Charter flights have been coming in. We're starting to see red and pewter all over this beautiful city of San Diego. Today, News Channel 8's Jackie Barron caught up with many of the Buccaneer fans who plan to be cheering on their Buccos come Sunday afternoon.
Go Bucs! Yeah, go Bucs!
A charter plane and one bus ride later, these Buccaneer fans planted their feet on sacred Super Bowl ground.
Oh, it feels terrific. It just feels terrific. We're here to root the Bucs on.
I'm really here. I can't believe it. We booked it yesterday. We walked in at 1 o'clock about the two of the last 3 seats on the plane.
It felt awesome. We're gonna win. I know that. I felt it when we landed.
This marks the second time in 2 days the Buc fan tour group has touched down in San Diego. And believe it or not, there is still more on the way.
Yo!
Everybody in Florida executive.
Yo!
I want to go to the NFL experience and just hang around a lot of Bucs fans.
It's a 27-year flight.
Tampa, this is for you, baby. For all you do, this bud's for you.
With each bag, this group unloaded some big Buccaneer expectations.
I was told about it back in Tampa to put on the coffee because the Bucs are bringing home the bacon.
From worst to first in 27 years, we're here. We got the men to do it.
Yeah!
Now time to check into their rooms, then check out San Diego and start celebrating Super Bowl XXXVII. Tampa Bay Buccaneer history in the making.
Go Bucs! Go Bucs!
In San Diego, California, Jackie Barron, News Channel 8.
That's just a small sample of what the Bucs fans are doing, and as Jackie said, lots of great places to check out here. San Diego is a beautiful city, and JP, you're sitting there at Torrey Pines, probably one of the most gorgeous places we've seen since we've been here.
Oh, it is incredible over here, Gail. We are right on the golf course, Torrey Pines, right on 18th. They'll play the Buick Open here next week. Tiger Woods will be here this weekend for the Super Bowl, and then probably go out and win a golf tournament in the Pacific Ocean about a half a mile away from us. It's a beautiful sunset. We'll show you that a little bit later on. Now, you know all season long, Coach Gruden has talked about pounding the rock. It's a metaphor they've been using to pump them up all year long. So team member Anthony Booger McFarland said, I'm going to go out and get one of those rocks. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson reports on the significance of pounding the rock.
The rock is always with the team, in their locker room, as a constant reminder.
Just pound the rock, and that was one of our slogans for the year, and it's our battle cry.
And if you look at a rock, it's unbreakable. You hold a rock, it's heavy, it looks invincible. So mainly when you're going up against one of the strongest, most solid things available out there, and you're pounding it, you know, it seems stupid, it seems like you're never gonna get the job done, but when it finally cracks and you make it, then you feel good.
The rock is the creation of defensive line coach Rod Marinelli.
I'm going to try to create a visual picture of a rock and how you play a game with it. Right? You just keep swinging one snap, and you don't care if it breaks or not. You just keep swinging. Your job is keep swinging with all the energy and purpose that you have.
For some of these players, even this is considered pounding the rock. And during the craziness and during all of the work that it takes to make it to the Super Bowl on Sunday and win.
That rock's not going to crack easy. A lot of hard work, sweat, tears, blood, guts that you got to put into it. A lot of preparation, a lot of film watching, a lot of discipline. You know, it just goes on and on and on. It just doesn't happen overnight.
The Rock made the trip from Philadelphia for the NFC Championship. It will be with the team for the Super Bowl. And if they win, some of the players expect it to crack.
Well, you know, we've been pounding that rock pretty hard all season long, and sometimes, you know, you take your swings and nothing happens, but eventually on Sunday it'll crack.
But Rod Marinelli says that may not be the case.
It may take 5 more years to crack it. And that's the thing, mentally tough, you don't care when it cracks. You just keep pounding it.
And so the Bucs will have to keep on pounding the rock, hitting it, chipping it, until it cracks. Jeff Patterson, News Channel 8 Sports.
And perhaps if the Bucs win, someone will sledgehammer that rock right there in the locker room. We'll see. All right, you've heard the saying, behind every man there's a good woman. Well, that's certainly true for Bucs head coach John Gruden. As we continue, don't miss Gail's sit-down interview with Cindy Gruden. Hear what she's saying about life as a coach's wife and facing old friends on the other side of the big game.
This program brought to you by your local Dodge dealers, Florida Buick dealers, and Fantastic Sam's. Gotta be the hair.